What's going on, y'all? I'm back again with another video. And this video, I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this topic on postscripts, and it's how to use segments, what are segments, how to use them properly. So I'm gonna go in depth on segments and ways how I use my segments to earn extra money with my list and stuff like that. So if you like this video, just do me a favor and just like the video, please. Just like the video. That's all I ask. And share the video to somebody that might not know this information either. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into it right now. All right, guys. So segments is basically a group, how you can group somebody. So like, let's say my list is like 15,000 people, but I can group them into a segment. So for instance, one segment we have zero orders never engaged. That's 6,000 people right there. Or I can do a segment for A B segment. So like this is group of like this is my 15,000 people split into two groups. So that's the first half, that's the second half. So that would be a segment. Or I could do all customers Florida excluded or all customers international included. These are just segments that they have on here. Then I make my own segment sometime. Like one of my favorite segments that I have is, well, I have a few favorite segments, but one that I have is customers with one purchase only and customers with two purchases. And I'll show you guys how to make a segment. And sometimes you have to go in there and update segments. So I first made this segment in 2021. So I'm going to go in and update it right now, right? So right now it says customers with one purchase is this many people, 3,200 people, right? So it's refreshing. It's now being recalculated. And it will update on completion. Let's see if it update right away. All right, so updated a little bit, not that many people. So the segment is pretty spot on. I updated like just a few more people, nothing crazy. So now, but that's when the segment was created, right? So how do you use segments, Dre? What do you use segment for? I use segments to send different messages to different customers and for different reasons. So one of my favorite segments that I have is my VIP customer segment. And as you can see before, I had a VIP customer segment right here. And I don't remember the criteria for this segment, but I know it was much higher than this one right here. So I spoke with my guys over at Postscripts, and just looking at my data, I updated my VIP customer segment. And this segment is now, to be a VIP customer, you either have to have 5 orders with us or spent $1,000. I think before you had to spend over $1,000 with us to be a VIP customer. And as you can see, it only brought in like 500 people. But I want to message more VIP. So I made it to where like, hey, if you have 5 orders with us, you're considered a VIP. Because if you have 1 order, you're a new customer. If you have 2 orders, you're a returning customer. If you have 3 orders, you're somewhat of a seasoned customer. But now if you have 5 or more, you're really locked in with the brand, especially since we only drop once a month. So that means you've been locked in with us for at least like 6 months if you have 5 or more orders, unless you order twice in 1 month or whatever the case may be. But even then, ordering twice in 1 month, you're locked in with us. So you're a VIP customer. And if you spent over $1,000, you're super locked in with us, because especially with our average order value for this brand is only $80 average order value. So if you spent over $1,000, you coming through and you're shopping. And I've had that segment since 2022. I haven't updated the segment in a while. Let's update it. Let's see. I feel like I've updated it recently. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I said a while. I probably updated like early January. So let's see. So 11/24. I'm gonna refresh it. And yeah, it went from 11/24 to 11/69. So there's some new people in there that has over 5 orders or $1,000. And sometimes you guys want to go in there and make sure you update your segment, because it doesn't automatically update. So you want to go ahead and make sure you update your segment. So now I have more people that will get our VIP text. So let me show you how that looks. Okay. So if I go over here, no, that's not it. Okay, if I go over here, okay, so I'm gonna go all the way back to the first page for you guys. And if you look right here, okay, so we did a drop on 315, right? So this message went out at 2:40 p.m. This is everybody gets early access. So this message went out at 2:40 p.m., correct? And this message went out at 2:50 p.m. So VIP got 10 minutes before everyone that also got early access because our drops open at 3 p.m. Eastern. So if you see right here, my VIP got a message right here, and they converted to $12,000, right? And $12,000, and that only went out to 1,000 people. You see that? That only went out to 1,100 people compared to everyone, where this went out to four. Because I have it on Safe Send to where like this message, VIP won't get message twice in my segment. This right here went out to 14,000 people. And 1,000 people almost converted the same as 14,000 people. So now let's go into these messages and see what's going on. Okay. So this is my VIP customers. I just showed you that segment. And right here, I said, hey, here's your exclusive early access to the drop. All new items plus a restock of old colorways. Password. Love you and thank you for being a loyal supporter. I didn't even give them a discount. I normally give VIP people a discount, but this time I didn't give them a discount. I just said no discount, you know. And let's go back. Everyone is the same message. Is the same message. So yeah, it's the same message. No discount, same message. Sometimes what I like to do, I'll give VIP a discount or I'll send it without a picture or whatever the case may be. And I don't always do VIP, but when I do VIP. So here go on this one, I gave them a discount, and this one went out to the same amount of people, 1,029, and it converted us to $4,800. And this one I actually gave them a discount. So sometimes I give VIP like a discount, but I always give them early access before everybody else. So VIP is getting early access 30 to 40 minutes before the drop open because they're a VIP. I want to make sure they get everything they want from the drop. I want to make sure like, hey, you're a VIP customer. You don't have to do anything else. Just because you shop with us over 5 orders and you spent over $1,000, I'm going to give you early access, and sometimes I'm going to give you a discount. Most of the times I give VIP a discount. I'm not sure why I didn't give a discount on that last message. I probably just forgot to, but it still worked out and VIP still converted. Another way I use segments is, and I showed you guys, I have a segment for people, no orders but engaged. I showed that segment earlier, like they have 0 orders with us. So these people that have no orders with us, but they've clicked on a link, they've clicked on a campaign, they have opened a campaign, they've came to our site, but they never engaged. So I sent this message out, no orders but engaged, and this was like 4,900 people on that list, almost 5,000 people. Out of that 4,900, only 918 people actually clicked it again. So they still like didn't engage, and 75 people placed the order. Out of 75 people, I made an extra $3,200 on that drop, which is very cool and things you could do with that segment. So what I like to do, for instance, let's go back to a campaign real quick, right? I like to make a segment like this. Let's go back to a campaign. I like to make a segment like this. Click but didn't order. What that means is they clicked on my campaign, but they didn't order, right? So I'll show you guys what that means. So if you have postscripts, you'll see this drop off. So like you'll see where I sent out 14,000 messages, right? Only 1,800 people clicked it, and only 238 people ordered it, netting me $15,000 gross, right? So what that shows me is from these people that clicked, the people that didn't click it are not interested at all. So I'm not going to message you again because you didn't click the link at all. You do not care at all what I'm talking about. So you're just there to be there. Fine. But the people that clicked but didn't order, you're a little bit more interested in the people that did not click. So let me do the math. So out of this right here, right? 1,833 clicked, 238 orders. So I still have 1,500 people, 1,595. I still have 1,500 people that was slightly interested that didn't order. So what I would normally do is I'll make a segment for that 1,595 people that didn't order. And I'll show you how to make that segment, and I'll send them a message, and it'll look like something like this. I'll show you how to make that segment in a second, but it'll look something like this. Let's find that campaign. Let's find a good one. Let's find a good one. I have this one right here. I just showed you, but let me find a good one. Cause I don't normally do it all the time because it costs money to send these messages. So if you're clicking, you're not ordering. You know, it's like, all right, bro. But it depends. Like, if I'm trying to get some stuff off, it really depends. All right, right here, boom. This one's from 2022, so don't beat me up, guys. But look, so right here, and it's like a Black Friday one. So it's these two groups. I did an A/B test right here. So it's out of all these A/B tests, it was 12,000 people that clicked but didn't order. So I said never order, last call drop. So these are all the people that never ordered. So I sent another message out to 12,000 people. 1,900 people clicked it. 139 ordered from that last call message, and I made an extra $8,200. So the first two messages right here, this one did 37K, this one did 38K, and my last call of everybody that clicked but didn't order did 8,200. And somebody be like, dang, he did a lot. But this was around Black Friday, so that's expected. But what's really crazy about it is people that click that people don't even reach out back to brought me in another 8,200. I don't even care about I wouldn't say I don't care, but I don't really care about these two right here because that was going to happen because it's Black Friday. But the fact that I was still able to collect another 8,200 on the back end just by messaging them, because this is the 21st, and I came back on the 22nd and messaged them again. And that's, as you can see on this one right here, no orders but engaged. This is everybody that's on my list that have no orders with us but clicked, and I made 3,200. I like collecting money on the back end by using these segments of like, oh, there's someone interested, there's somewhat a warm customer. Now let's see how I can get them through a sale. And the best way to get somebody to a sale that's clicked or engaged is by giving them a discount or giving them a reason to buy. Like, hey, we're about to ship this right away. Hey, this is the last call. The site is about to close. Because sometimes people just want to take time, like, oh, I'll give it to them next Friday. Like, hey, this is the last call. Hey, this is the last call. Here's an extra 20% off. You have to use this within the next hour. The site is closing. Things like that will definitely get people to convert. And if they don't convert after that, then it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep blowing them up. But that's just my last call. So let me show y'all how I make a segment like that from our last drop, right? So, and there go that segment I showed you guys. 0 orders but engaged right there. All right, so let me create a segment. All right, so I'm going to call this clicked 315 24 didn't order. And the reason why I'm naming that, we did a drop on 315. So number of orders is going to equals. How do I want to do that? Let me change it. First I'm gonna do it like this. Okay. Subscriber, and they're always changing this around. Subscriber has clicked equals. That's not it. Okay. So standard campaigns received. And I think that campaign I just had is called 3. Yep, 315 everyone. So they received that. Uh Number of orders equals 0. Okay. And subscribers has clicked. Where is it? Boom. So boom. So now I see here the campaign they hit was that campaign over there. The number of orders still equals 0, and they have clicked. So it's true. So brings my list down to 6,100 people that I can message again with a last call message, and I'll put a last call message something like this. So I'm gonna save that segment, right? Boom, segment is saved. All right. So now I'll go to my campaigns and I'll create a campaign. I'll just duplicate this campaign right here. That's what I'll normally do. So I'll clone that campaign and I'll change the segment. I just made it. So it will be okay. Click 315, then order right there, right? Take safe send off. So that's gonna go to 39% of my subscribers. I'm gonna take the picture off because it's more expensive to send a picture. So if they clicked the first time, they saw the picture already. So there's no need for me to send another picture unless you want to spend that on sending another picture. But normally I wouldn't even go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go in here, leave that in here. Here is your last chance to shop the drop. The site, uh, the site is closing in 1 hour, like that, right? Boom. Use this 40% off discount code towards your order. Now I'll put the discount code right here. Let's say love you, like that. Now I'll even do 40% off. That's kind of really generous. Like I'll do that like when I'm already in profit and I have the stuff at their warehouse and I'm ready to ship it out. So let's say like 25%. I say 25% because we normally give like a 10% off discount or a 20% off discount. So I want to give them a discount that we normally don't give, but I don't want to be overly generous and cut into my profit margins because I really just want to convert these no order customers into customers. This is 6,000 people. So out of this 6,000 people, if I can convert another 100 people into customers, that would be a really good thing to do. And that's one way you can use segments and things like that. The other way I showed you earlier is just using your VIP list and things like that. But I really like doing this one, and a lot of people don't do it, and it's just like retargeting people that already clicked that are very warm. This is 6,100 people that clicked on that campaign that has no orders with us. So I want to retarget them with a 25% off discount code. And I also want to let them know, like, hey, the site is closing in 1 hour, whether that be true or not, because I could close the site in 3 hours from now. I want to give them time to shop. But I just want to go ahead and get these people onto the site and get them to order. I don't always do this practice a lot because it does cost money to send SMS messages. And I don't want to blow people's phones up. I normally only do this practice, like, let's say if I'm sitting on items, let's say I did a bulk order of 100 pieces and I only sold through 30 and I want to sell through the rest of it. So this is what I'll do to sell through the rest of it. Take it from, oh, I only sold 30 pieces to 80 pieces. That way I'm only sitting on 20 pieces, or things like that. Or if I'm already have items at the warehouse and I know I can get it out fast, I'll do it like that. Because that you don't want to get in the habit of giving people discount codes and telling them you only got 1 hour left and stuff like that, and you don't even have the items to ship. Now it just looks like you're just quick to get their money. I know I can fulfill these orders, so that's why we do this. So that's a disclaimer right there. But a lot of people are not talking about segments and things like that. So that's why I even wanted to get on this video to show you guys how you can use your segments and what different ways you can use segments for. So definitely get creative with it. And if you have any other ideas on how to use segments, please let me know in the comments, because I always love to learn myself as I love to teach. So if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If there's anything else y'all want me to go over, just let me know and leave it in the comments and I'll do a video on it. All right, y'all.